goat. I told y'all before.
Hey, man, ask y'all a question. I thought y'all told me I was a point guard. Why am a point guard ain't got no assists? No, I'm asking when I try to tell y'all from the rip that BK was a point. No. No, times.
Oh, we need a bucket. We need a bucket. It's 2 points. There you go, my brother. On me, I'm always ready to shine. I like it.
Hey, family.
I thought I said where to go.
You playing the game? I'm finna fix us something to eat.
Nah, she cooking some meat now.
Hey, Lisa. Hey, Bridget. Hey, Quarter. Annette, Kiki, B. Wilkerson, Miss B, T. Johnson, Jean. What's going on?
She did not. They gotta kick it out. Yeah, they gotta kick it out.
Cooking us a late breakfast. I'm making some bacon and pancakes and eggs. Get this out on. I'm trying to think. Maybe I should. So we ain't gonna take that long for no pancakes. So I think I'm gonna brown them. I think I'm gonna brown my own. Brown bacon, cook my bacon, and then I'll just keep it warm on the pan in the oven while I cook my pancakes. Cause ain't no need of like I gotta find a better angle here. Y'all ring the doorbell for me. Dang. Alright, there we go. Y'all having a good day today, though? that day. Gonna turn you on the TV, all right. What y'all up to though? In y'all neck of the woods. What's up? Y'all just looking at me and stuff. Hey. What y'all doing? What y'all done ate for breakfast? You having a good morning, good start? You not having a good morning? You busy? You washing clothes? You're cleaning your house? You just sitting down with your feet crossed, drinking some coffee. You trying to think what you're gonna eat for dinner today. You don't really know. You gonna order something out. You gonna go somewhere out to eat. You're tired of eating, honey. You just gonna eat a salad. What's up? What's up? You had to cuss your sister out this morning, your brother. Somebody made you mad. You got some good news today. You moving? Was you grooving before I came on? What's up? Okay, got the comments. Here we go. Hey, everyday. Hey, Bridget. Your day's going well. Mine's going well, too, Miss Bridget. Thank you for asking. You having Taco Bell right now? Girl, now that's something I'll be doing. You know, that will definitely be something I'll be doing. I would definitely be having that little $5 little box they got with the chalupa, the burrito, and the crunchy taco. With a Baja Blast. Had breakfast. Now you back in your bed, girl. I don't blame you, girl, because honestly and truly, I really wanted to lay around today too. Hey Tracy. Hey Rosalind. Hey AS. Hey Alyssa. Did I get it? I got it, girl. I almost said Alicia. You want some eggs?
Yeah, you can.
Fried or scramble?
I don't know, I'm saying scramble. Yeah. I like it. I don't really like no,
Fried egg.
yeah. I don't like my thing.
See, on the opposite, that's why I asked. Sometimes we use the common pot grill thing for breakfast. Do you like it? I do. And I hardly ever like when I used it that time. That was probably like that one time that year last year that I used it honestly because I never really use it. I use it whenever I don't want to wash a whole heap of dishes. Do I like it? It's all right. I can't really say that I like it. I'm gonna tell you what I don't like about it. What I don't like about it is when you're cooking on it, the grease and everything be splattering. I can't stand that the grease just be splattering all over my counter and stuff like that. So that's the reason why I really don't care for that thing like that. So later on, I'll be cooking another half a chicken. I'm bake it.
Get it hard?
Bake it and
They're not saying get it
make
hard.
some rice. And make some rice to go with it. I appreciate the feedback on the grill. You're welcome. You're welcome. Do you ever use it? You cook your bacon in the oven, stay away from the frying. What you said? You stay away from the frying oil. You scared of the grease. You scared of the grease, girl. If you run from the grease. Ham States the other day was on Splash Bonanza. That's the first time I heard something like that. It was on Splash Bonanza. Yeah. I hardly ever have ham We hardly ever have bacon too, because y'all know bacon high. But I had caught those hams on sale. So my husband, he loves ham. So I think when I do my chicken later, I'm going to season it with some curry seasoning, some jerk seasoning, and we're gonna bake that bad boy. And yeah, that's what we're gonna have for dinner with some rice and some vegetables. So yeah, I think I made I took it out last night. I wanted to go ahead and season it up. That way that dirt flavor and the curry flavor be in it. Already up and down. That way when I make it later, it'll be full of flavor. Instead of seasoning it right then, and it ain't gonna have as much flavor.
To my squad.
I be scared of wiping the stove off. Y'all bring this up there for me. I be scared of wiping the stove off when it be hot, because I ain't got no glass stove. And I remember back in the day when I was younger, I don't know much more younger, but I remember back in the day. And I was at my cousin's house. And they stove had cracked. I don't know if somebody must have set a pot down on the stove too hard, or what happened to it. So I always thought that if you wipe this hot stove, if you wipe it and the rag may be too cold or something like that, it'll crack it. So yeah.
Saying when they color it platinum.
That's what I always thought. So I ain't want no problems. Cold water in my pancake mix. It makes the best fluffiest pancakes. Girl, I gotta go.
Nigga ain't Daryl. Nigga ain't Daryl.
I can't stand it. Some things would change. Other things are still the same. But listen, you get popped a few times, a little more than a few. You get used to that grease, girl. Mop up with paper towel, then paper wash it. Then proper wash it. Oh. But will it crack though?
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't want to put on the dress now. No, I can't say everybody can goddamn Dave Chappelle and put on one. Dave Chappelle and put on one. Dave Chappelle, he did. That's why he won.
What y'all think about have y'all seen the thing with Katt Williams? What y'all think about that? Me personally, Katt told the truth 100%. That's what I say too. I feel like Katt Williams was at first, let me say it like this. At first, I was like,
What up, man? Huh? Shit, I'm up here stealing all kind of time.
at first I was like, why are he telling all this stuff, right? You know, what you know, like,
What now?
why at first initially it was like, why he over here looking like a snitch, you know? But then as he started going on and he started, you know, talking about it and giving it his reasoning and talking about, you know, God got his people to put the people that's over here working for the devil on blast. Got, you know, he's putting those people on blast, the ones that, you know, is gatekeepers and, you know, stuff like that. And so, and ones that really ain't did nothing in the industry and they just working their way on up to the top off of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he putting them on blast. And then I went to think about it and I'm like, you go ahead, then. You over here being a real nigga. I know that's right. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame him at all. I really don't. I don't blame him. A lot of times, some people do need to be put on blast. Because it's a lot of people that's around here doing stuff. Doing stuff that in the industry or whatever, that they ain't got no business doing what they doing, and they think that they ain't gonna never get, nobody gonna ever find out about them. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, that's good he doing that to him. You got all these people around her, they love a whole lot of people when some people shouldn't even be studying their ass. They shouldn't even be studying them. I think something he said was true, but I also think there's a little jealousy there. I can kind of agree with you on that too. If I had to be, if I'm gonna be straight 100 with you, I can agree on that part too. I kind of feel like that there is a little jealousy there too, or now his demeanor and the way that he viewed himself can make you think that he has a little jealousy, because he kind of have like that. I came from nothing and now I'm something, like he the shit. Like, you just can't tell him nothing. Like, I don't even know if I remember, he did not call himself no king of comedy because of what King of Comedy stood for to him. But he did say that the best comedians are kings. So I kind of feel like that he just, feel himself a little too much. And um if I should put it like this, a bragger. I think he's a bragger. And so by him being a bragger, it makes you think that he's jealous. It makes you think that he have jealousy towards him. But if you look at it, he seems more like a bragger because he likes to say that and I hate to say this, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but he say, well, I took this many, comedians on tour, and I did this and I did that, and you can come and work for me and stuff like that, and don't have to be, signed to me and still work as an independent artist, and which I respect all of that. I do. I respect all that. But at the same time, I just have to be honest on that certain little part, and I could be wrong. Like, he kind of do seem as if he has a bragging spirit. He have to put out there what he did, and I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this other thing too that kind of like slid on the side, rubbed me the wrong way a little bit. So another thing that would kind of like make you see what I'm saying is he was saying that let me say this part first. Another thing that'll make you kind of see what I'm saying is when he was talking about smoking, right? Y'all ring the doorbell, tell me hit the thumbs up the like button. When he was talking about smoking. Now, y'all know, we all know, why can't you just help someone without wanting something in return? The industry always wants something in return. Right. So listen. Okay, so he was talking about smoking, right? Okay, so they asked him something about smoking. And he was like, he didn't just say, I think the question may have been like, let's just say if the question, I don't want to just say let's just say, but I kind of think the question was kind of, no, I think the question was do you smoke with Snoop Dogg or something like that, right? And so he was like, so he didn't just say, yeah, I smoke with Snoop Dogg. I was looking for him to say, yeah, I smoke with Snoop Dogg, we homeboys, we friends, or, something of that nature, like, yeah, I kick it with him, every now and then, because that's what I was under the impression of anyway before this question was even asked. I thought that him and Snoop was friends or something, which they probably is. He ain't bash him or nothing, but in a sense, it kind of seemed like he did. And let me just say this because I might forget this part. In a sense, he kind of did. Okay, so the African dude that he was talking about, I forget his name, but the African dude that he was talking about, the African dude had an interview, and the African dude had said that Katt Williams was on crack. And Katt Williams fell out with him behind that because of what he said. But the dude was like, he didn't realize what he had said. It could have been some truth to that. Couldn't have, maybe not. But at the end of the day, you got mad with a dude for saying that you was on crack. Okay, now let's take what happened in the interview with him and this dude. The man had asked him, do he smoke with Snoop? Sharpe. He didn't. Yeah, Shannon Sharpe asked him, do he smoke with Snoop? He didn't just say yeah. He said, I smoke more than Snoop. I smoke like, I think he gave like something times more than Snoop. Anybody can tell you that Snoop, and I don't lace, he said, and I don't add nothing extra to my blunts. I just smoke regular. So when he said it like that, it kind of made me think. And I know it probably made other people think, like, hold up, wait a minute. What is you over here trying to say? Is you trying to say that Snoop laced his stuff? Did he add little extra stuff to his stuff? Are you saying that without saying it? That's how it came off to me. So, in a sense, you can't be mad with this. And then again, I had to step back for a second. I was like, okay, Tiana, like, all right, the dude probably ain't meant it like that. It just probably came off like that. All right, same thing that happened with the African dude that was on the interview or whatever. You know, he probably didn't mean what he said like that, but it came off like that. You know. So that's why I'm like, you know, he do have, to me, a bragging spirit. He want to be known for everything that he's done, and I don't really know his network. But he almost kind of seemed like he want to look like he got more than what he really do have, being that he ain't really up there with the ones that he's talking about that ain't doing shit and that's up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is they up here and I'm putting in more work than them? But the reason why he ain't up there is because they don't trust him to be up there. Because he's sitting here telling them he came in the industry to expose people. So do you think these people finna pull you uphill where they at and they know what they doing to pull other people uphill and also to keep other people uphill? You think that they know what they doing and you think that they finna allow you to come uphill where they at for you to expose them on everything that they doing? They're not gonna let you come up there. They're not. You're gonna continue to. They're gonna continue to let you be where you at, use you for what they using you for. And I'm not saying that they using him because he said out his own mouth that he has certain stipulations and guidelines that he is not gonna go against. You know what I'm saying?
She don't understand.
What? What, babe?
I was talking about super gay.
He got certain guidelines and things like that, you know, of stuff that he ain't finna, you know, do, and he don't want to be looked at like he's you know, like he's not. Y'all know that a lot of people make it to the top off of sexing, you know, and
gay.
Yeah, and you know. He said that he's not gonna be doing the same thing, doing that stuff, right?
He ain't gay.
So here's another thing, right?
That's why he ain't,
where
to the top. He gave up nothing.
You could tell that Ice Cube is cool with him. Ice Cube ain't really wanna like shut his shit down and be like, okay, you really just doing too much. I appreciate you having my back, but you really just is stunting a little too hard around here. Because he was like, okay, yes, he wrote his script, helped out with his script. He brought a lot of good ideas to the scene. He not up there because he on everything. He say ain't nobody got power over him. He pays his own way up, so he can say whatever he want. He can. He ain't got to worry about using or being used or get nothing. But listen. Which is true. That's why I said it the way I said it. I know he's not getting used. I know he's not. But he is being used too. But he is. At the end of the day, he is. Because even if he do come with his own stuff, right? Just look at it like this. Even if he do come with his own little, hey, I'm putting this in my contract. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. But at the end of the day, who movies is he in? He's in their movies. So they using him whenever they need him to help them make more money, even though he is getting paid. They using Katt Williams. Yes, they know that he's a good comedian. But at the end of the day, they using a good comedian for their benefit, but not to carry him along with them to the top. He's over here on the side on whatever level that he's on, climbing by himself, yes. When he could climb a little faster with them, which he see that's not what he want to do. And I don't blame the man on that. I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to climb to the top like that neither, because you giving these people over here control over you when you can keep the control over yourself. So yes, I'd rather climb this ladder, put in the work. I may not climb as fast as I could, or compared to somebody else by being over here, but I'd rather stay over here and ain't nobody got no control over me, and I just get to the point where I'm comfortable. Yeah, he's comfortable, but I feel like he wants to be way further than where he is, but he ain't got that power to push his own self way up there like that, to be at least equal with them or above them. So yes, he still is being used, because they're using him while he's still over here, they up here. They still using him while he's right here. But guess what? With them using him, it may bring him up some. But then, I'm just going to say it. With the way that he going about things, it knocks him back down when it should pull him up, because he's letting the world know what's going on, right? But it can't pull him up by telling the things that he's telling, because nobody is really backing him.
Yeah.
Nobody is really backing him and like, hey, let's come together and as a group and tell this shit. Let's put it out here. Ain't nobody trying to do that, because everybody around there trying to save their ass. So he don't care. He don't care. A lot of these people is over here on this side being covered by these higher people. He's over here on this side by himself, so he don't care. He gonna put it out there. And so it's tearing him down, because what are they doing to him? That's why he got to keep reiterating that I ain't on no drugs. I'm always sober. I ain't never did no hard drug. Only drug that I do is marijuana and smoke cigarettes. I ain't never did no hard drug. So they making him look like he's crazy because of the stuff that he's saying. But this man, see, when people be around here speaking the truth on stuff and trying to open your eyes and make you see the light on stuff, and those people that you talking about don't want you to see stuff like that, first thing that they gonna call you is crazy, because you is doing something that won't nobody else do. Open your mouth and tell the truth about what's going on. So they want to shut you down by calling you crazy. Ain't nothing crazy about that man. That man just over there telling what's going on, but at the same time, he just have a bragging spirit. He just have a bragging spirit, and that's what makes him look jealous. That's all. Right, like we know how Hollywood is on Susie and Brosia. So yeah, that's just like I know y'all finna say different about this dude Orlando, okay? So Orlando.
We're talking about Orlando now, Smoke. Like we can't get over talking about Orlando now.
They need to come on, get on the video.
They already been on what they been to talk about this before you got started.
Oh, okay.
She watched the video there.
So just like this dude Orlando, right?
I told him I can't read it.
I feel no man can take God credit on no man, nothing but to love them. I don't get, no man can take God's credit. I get that. Oh, no man, nothing but to love them. Yeah, no, yeah. So listen, we talking about Katt Williams. Okay, so listen. Monique, Taraji, Katt Williams are tired, but they're telling on the wrong people. They don't look like them. You right, because guess what? Monique was doing this. I ain't gonna say she was doing this first because I didn't see Katt Williams doing this at first. I saw Monique doing this, and she was telling this stuff about Steve Harvey and how he was two-faced and shady and all this, right there, right? So I'm just gonna I want to speak on this dude Orlando, right? Because he's looking like this dude looking real crazy, but at the same time, it kind of made me think like he looks crazy. You know how some people look crazy. They don't mind looking crazy to you. Yes, he is intelligent. You know how some people looks crazy, but they really ain't crazy. They will just want you to think they crazy. But he might gotta play that way because I feel like Orlando done dealt around with some mess over here on this side, right? And he do look like he do drugs, but let's just say the boy don't. You know what I'm saying? A person can look like anything, but let's just say that he don't. And let's just say that he's another Katt Williams that's spilling the tea, but he's scared to put it in words where we can't understand what he's talking about. He say a whole lot of made up words that he is creating, or maybe those could be some cold words that somebody know what he's talking about. Somebody know what he's talking about. But we just don't understand those words that he's talking about. Those little crazy little stuff that he's saying. Yeah. Katt Williams done came out and was and talked about Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey, all of them. You gotta go look at the interview with babe, what's the dude name? He the football player. What was his name again? He got his channel. What's the dude name? Katt Williams was on his show.
Shannon Sharpe.
Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe. When I was watching that interview, I was saying to myself, Shannon Sharpe messy.
Lord have mercy.
Shannon Sharpe is messy. And Shannon Sharpe wanted all the tea without looking like he wanted the tea. Man, I could see the messiness in your whole Shay. I could see the messiness in your whole demeanor. Your whole demeanor was saying that you messy. What you think about remember when you had got on the what's name on the radio show? His whole demeanor was saying he was messy. He ain't doing no talk show putting people on to come and talk about stuff because he don't want all the tea and all the information and all that. He know gossip bring money too. But at the same time, he messy.
That's what that show was about.
Huh?
It wasn't about that.
Well, maybe
it's... just went on there and he just interviewed Katt. He just put it all out there. It wasn't nothing to do with no tea and to get interviews. No, that man just told what it was.
Yeah, he told what it was, but it's also other people that's out there too. But I ain't said that that's what the interview was about. I said that the man was messy. And
not messy.
Yes, he is. And even before, even before,
no,
and you don't either. And you don't either.
If you listen to it right now,
he is.
You don't watch no sports show about Shannon.
I don't watch no sports shows, but that don't mean that man ain't messy.
I told her that.
That man is messy. I don't care what nobody say, and even before I said it, somebody else had done said it.
She don't care what nobody say. I just told her.
He messy.
I'm telling her.
He messy.
She don't know Shannon Sharpe. She don't know him.
I don't know. I ain't got to know that man to know he is. He is. Time probably gonna tell that man is messy. Time gonna tell, and then y'all gonna say, "Oh, Tiana did say that." Maybe and hey, this probably was the first time I seen him. But the thing about it is, from what I saw, this man is messy. This man messy. I don't care what nobody say. That man messy.
Man,
He all what you say. He all is. He want to know all the tea. He and you could tell by the way he was just, you know. And then at the same time, just look at how he was when Katt Williams was telling him the stuff that he was saying, and Katt Williams was pointing him out a few times too. That's why Katt Williams kept telling him, "Oh, you good at what you do. You good at what you do." Didn't y'all hear Katt Williams kept saying that? You good at what you do. You good at what you do. That's why Katt Williams, you on Bay's side. That's all right. You can be on his side. I'm on my own side. I don't need no help because I know what I saw. But that's why Katt Williams kept telling him that. You good at what you do. You good at what you do. Katt Williams saw him for the mess. And then that's why he also said, these some questions that you should have asked them. These some questions that you should have asked them. Oh, I ain't know. I just figured it was the first time. And you know, if like, I know it didn't seem, maybe it did, I don't know. I didn't see their interview. So maybe it didn't seem messy, you know, on their part. I don't know. Like, I really don't know. So maybe he, you know, he didn't have no reason to want to question them on certain things. But, you know, hey, it's, you know, it was messy. I just sent you the whole, I saw it, Miss Meredith. You talking about the 2-hour one? Which one? Wait, which one? It was a great interview. Yeah, it was. It definitely was. It definitely was. It definitely was. Like, I'm glad that he was telling what he told. I'm glad that he was telling it. You know, he could have. It was 3 hours long. The one when he was talking to, I know it was something like that. Everything you do in the dark will come to the light. Exactly, her dear. Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. See, like I said, my husband, he over here saying that this dude Shannon Sharpe, oh, he ain't messy. You can't say for this man. Ain't this man human just like you? This man human just like you. And I'm sitting here looking at this man and his whole demeanor when Katt Williams giving what he's giving, and then the questions that he was asking, and it just was his whole persona. His whole persona is what made me see what somebody else ain't see. You know what I'm saying? His whole persona was blown away like all of us. He probably was. He probably was blown away. But hey, blown away still don't mean he ain't messy. Still don't mean he ain't messy. And I'm sticking to it. He messy. I'm sticking to it. I don't care. Hey, like I said, you think you what you want to think, I'm going to think what I want to think. He messy. My husband can think what he want to think. But I know what I saw. And it may take some time for anybody else to see it. But I know what I saw. I know what I saw. But yeah, so, yeah. So, he didn't, yeah. So, but it was a good interview. Katt and Wanda, yeah. Yeah, that. She got what she deserved too, because I seen that when that happened too. She got what she deserved. And he ain't have no slack on her neither. He didn't. Because at the end of the day, you should have stayed in your lane. You should have stayed in your lane, and you should have kept the interview about what it's supposed to be about, instead of trying to be slick on the sly and throw some curves at this man once they got on the radio. Don't be trying to curve him just to make your show pop once you got on the radio. And that's what happened. And that's why she ended up having to go and get her husband and all of them, and her sons and all of them to go at Katt Williams and stuff like that, draw a gun on that man, did she lose her job behind her actions and what she done had her husband and all them do because she was embarrassed. He definitely embarrassed her. And she kept trying to shoot shots towards this man to try to make him, try to shut him down or try to out funny him when you ain't no fun. You ain't funnier than this man. You ain't funnier than this man. This man shut her down real quick like she ain't know what to say. She ain't know what to say. She almost was to the point where, and so what, and she was almost to that point right there. And, because she ain't had nothing else to say. And your hair, you need your hair did. Girl, you ain't got no place to be sitting up here talking about nobody's hair. You ain't got no room. No room. Just cause you got your few little curls up there, that ain't got nothing, don't mean that you was over here stepping in style, honey. Because she won all of that herself. And I don't blame him for shutting her down the way that he did because you was out of pocket. You was out of pocket. So she got what she deserved. She definitely did. But yeah. I liked that interview. I'm glad that he did that. He just need to just tell it like it is without, putting bragging too much. But people that have that bragging spirit, they can't help it. They can't help it. I don't think they see that. They really don't see that they have a bragging spirit. I'm gonna tell you, my daddy, he was a real bad bragger. He was. And I can't stand people that's like that have that bragging spirit. So I think that's why I was able to notice that part right there. But like I said, a person that have a bragging spirit, and the way he was going, it did kind of make it seem like he was jealous of them. But at the end of the day, it could be a little in there, maybe not. He just probably jealous, not jealous of them, probably just jealous that he can't climb as by himself. And that maybe not be jealousy, but he want to do it so bad to prove a point to them, like, I told y'all I was funnier than y'all. But he can't do it by himself. He can't do it by himself. So, messy folks. Jay's got girl. He told on TD Jakes too, girl. He didn't. But he told on him too. I was like, what?
Nosy.
I know you ain't saying nosy.
I watched it already.
I thought you watched it. You said you watched it.
Some of it.
Okay then, so you don't even know what I'm talking about.
That's what they been talking about on here.
Mm-hmm. But I ain't mad with Katt Williams for what he did though. I ain't mad with the man at all. I don't blame him. Put their ass out though. Knowing they around here kissing ass, licking ass, and the front too, to get what they want. So, yeah. But that's what it's about. And y'all know that just because it's the entertainment business don't make it no different from any everyday job. You got people, why they just can't make us laugh and get money and go home. Why? I think I'm finna answer your question. That y'all know that ain't no different from any job that you go and work every day. There's always some people that want to have more than what they got. And you can't put certain people in positions without them just doing too much. You know what I'm saying? You know how you give a person a little position and then they just do too much. Oh, but I was gonna tell y'all about Ice Cube. So Ice Cube, you could tell that Ice Cube wanted to just be like, hey, like I agree with what you're saying. That's why Ice Cube was like some of the stuff that he was saying, he didn't just say all the stuff. Cause Katt Williams was putting in like all the stuff that he was saying. He know it was just straight facts, you know. But Ice Cube was like, yeah, he helped with his part. You know, he ain't just put it like, oh, that's why he said the script was already written. He just helped made it better. He ain't want to just say, hey, dude, now you just doing too much. Tell me something, you done wrote your own script. Like, you ain't write your own script now. You ain't did this whole thing. No, Ice Cube did a response. What you said? Who knew that much about Katt? He gave it all to us and them. So, what? I must then see. So it must be another one then, Miss Meredith. Because like I said, the one I thought it was 2 hours, but it probably was. I think it was a little over 2 hours. So the one you saw, Miss Meredith, it must was another one, child. And see, that's why Katt Williams trying to put it out there the way that. But anyway, that's why Katt Williams trying to put it out there the way that he putting it out there. Like, babe, your food ready, honey. But that's why Katt Williams trying to put it out there the way that he trying to put it out there. Like, you know, this is a safe place to come and talk, and you know. He know what he was doing. That man knew what he was doing. He knew. And he was like, and that's why he said, oh no, having people trying to double back and come back and you know, do another interview and all kind of stuff like that. Like, that man, he know what he was doing. He know what he was doing. Like he said, he was there to expose, and he did just that. But he just gotta kind of like learn not to be too braggy. That's all. Okay. Basically, he just telling us he got it out the mud. And then he was saying, see, he was saying this part where I told Ricky Smiley I ain't working with him no more unless he put a dress on. Because he was saying that that's Ricky Smiley's best character. Don't come try to play something else that you know that you ain't good at, is what he was saying. And so Ricky Smiley was saying, and another person was saying, the guy that Ricky Smiley had on the phone. He had been exposed for years now. Okay, I didn't know. Yeah. And so basically, like, how you gonna try to tell me that you ain't gonna play in no movie with me no more if I don't put on no dress? Like, I'm thinking to myself, even though you know that's that man's best character, And this man feel like he's better than you, right? He's better than you in the movie. It's almost like how much truth to that is there, because how you feel like you could tell this man this and he feel like he's better than you. You basically telling this man that you better than him in a way, and you ain't, well, I ain't know anyway, you better than him. And if he can't play a dress role, you don't want to play with him at all because he's no good. What kind of reaction do you think that? Yeah, that's what he said. He wasn't gonna play in no movie with him unless he put on the dress. Ricky Smiley. Yeah, that's what he said. And he said that the reason why he said that is because Ricky Smiley is not no good actor. And he mentioned them too.
They gotta put on the dress. Katt Williams good without a dress.
Only to be good. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So
Martin too. Talking about Martin.
Yeah. All them. Yes, all them. He talked about all them. But anyhow, so that was the topic for today, y'all. If y'all go on, and y'all go and watch these interviews and stuff like that, because honey, they definitely floating around, and Katt Williams had a lot to say, and Randall came up ill, but he had a lot to say, and it was very interesting. And like I said, I don't blame the man for saying the stuff that he was saying. And
I don't put me in there.
Who?
Fuck y'all niggas, man.
But I don't blame the man for saying what he was saying.
I'm a rando, nigga.
But, yeah, he just bragged a little bit.
It ain't nothing new to me.
He just bragged.
Ain't nothing new to me.
Do y'all watch the interviews with? No, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Rando.
I honestly don't even watch stuff like this. That's why I'm so late on it. That's why I don't know who Shannon Sharpe is. That's why I don't know. Williams been doing this for years. You know what I'm saying? I really don't watch stuff like this. I really don't watch all that drama and stuff like that. That's not my type of videos to watch. So I happened to stumble across, I don't know what made me click on it, but the title was real interesting or something that made me click on it. They must have said that he was exposing, I think he said he was exposing somebody or something, and I was like, what? And that's why I clicked on it. So he definitely do. So yeah, I clicked on it, and then when I clicked on it, I started looking at other stuff to kind of see what was going on and all that. But that's not just not my thing to just look at. I don't look at stuff like that.
Why do I gotta act gay all the goddamn time?
But I felt like I need to. Can you have play? Here you go. But I felt like I needed to start looking at some stuff, because I'm thinking to myself while Katt Williams was saying all the stuff that he was saying. And
that's what I'm trying to get you to see. That's why I understand.
It was.
The AI is better than me. I respect that. I respect that.
And it wasn't one thing that Katt Williams did not know. Like, it didn't matter what that man mentioned, Katt Williams knew what he was talking about.
It
didn't matter. And so I was thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, this man sure know a lot of stuff. He's saying he intelligent, and he read 3,000 books by the time he was, a year. I think it was a year, or by the time he was 12 or however. So he was making me feel like, damn, I need to start reading. I need to start, I need to start, looking at this little stuff, start paying attention to what's going on, see what's going on out here. But
I'm telling you.
at the end of the day, like this stuff ain't making me none. These folks' problems.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Where am I?
That's his territory. All that stuff going on. I ain't nowhere up there with those folks. So what they got going on ain't got nothing to do, honey, down here where I'm at. Cause really, I'm down here, they up there. So booted out the industry. So yeah. But anyhow, I'm gonna get ready to go. Can I leave my cup over there?
You were right now. Put it last night. That's over there.
Oh, you haven't told me, please. I'm gonna give it a go, love y'all. Love y'all. Good topic. I don't know everything, but I know I had my, opinions about certain stuff, She just mixes lies with the truth. Yeah. So, I'm out, y'all. Y'all have a good day.
We get ice.